Welcome back to another episode of the Higher Level Podcast. So tonight we have with us Shanks joining us after that big win in Cage Warriors. And also on the couch we have now, I might mess this up, we have Aleksander Stojicic.
Yeah, perfect.
Perfect. So yeah, we're going to be chatting a wee bit about Luke's win, and obviously Alex has got a big fight coming up as well. So I think we'll come to you first, Luke. Obviously you were on the show before the Pietro Menga fight. You went down there. I mean, you covered yourself in glory. You fought a great fight and got the finish against a guy that's never been beaten at the weight class before. So now that you've had a wee bit of time to digest the fight, have you had a chance to look back at it?
Yeah, that's it. I watched it on repeat the next day because it's like a lifetime's worth of work to get to that level, and I'm over it now. I want the next one already. I need another knockout finish.
So it's basically just like that's now done. It's moving on.
That's it. It's been on repeat, that clip, and I've been like, it's done now. I need a new one. I need a fresh one for everyone to see.
When you look back at the fight, or when you did look back at it, and you saw yourself in there, did you see the progress you've made, that you could get in there and take out a guy like that?
Yeah, I was happy with it. Yeah. I think I love Dan Strauss, but he needs to get more in with the MMA stuff. Like in the second round when we were in a transition and I ended on my back, and then James shouts to me, "You got 1 minute left," and I'll take the guard position on my back, just chipping away, finish the round, start the third one strong like I did. And he's like, "Oh, this is not where you want to be. Like, I'm not going to expend energy to get to my feet for maybe 10, 20 seconds." But so, the commentary was a little off, but I'll let him get away with that because he knows his grappling.
Well, I mean, effectively, you finished the fight and won the fight, so the commentary's kind of, it's irrelevant after that. And
that's it.
with regards to the fight itself, when you got in there with Menga, was there any surprises you felt, or anything that surprised you with him?
Nah, to be honest, when I was actually aware that I could get knocked out, my stand-up and everything was tight, and my defence was there, my head movement was perfect. So it was like the element of fear made me perform, and I done what I set out to do.
And with regards to the performance, do you think that's the best Luke Shanks we've seen to date?
Yeah, for sure, yeah, definitely. I mean, I planned in this one, I weren't really chasing the finish till that third round, and when I did unload, it only took one in the first minute. So maybe I could have went a bit harder earlier on, but it paid off anyway.
Because when you landed that shot, you got him down, and obviously you were just you were firing in the ground and pound, but you adjusted yourself as well to make sure you could get those shots in. Did you know the referee was going to step in at that point? Yeah,
he did. I thought I hit him hard enough to finish him, but you never know if he scrambles up, or I didn't want to jump on a choke. I wanted a real finish. So
you wanted to put a stamp on it and make sure that one was done. Yeah,
you can jump on a choke and sliver around for a bit, or you can just get the finish. And this time, I got the finish.
So all in a really good night for you. And what was it like the few days after? Did you celebrate a bit?
Yeah. Mostly with food. I didn't do too much drinking because you never know if you get a concussion and start drinking.
No.
Yeah, I didn't in the end, but I know if I'd have had a few drinks, I might have felt it a bit the next day. I've done that before.
It seems to be the thing with fighters, though. Food seems to be the go-to because you've been deprived so much during camp. Was there any particular meal that you went towards?
It's just been a big selection. Me and Alex have been hitting the city before he starts his dieting. So I took him to Edinburgh and we've been eating. So
it's safe to say you couldn't make your weight next week if you had to.
Oh no. But the next day from the fight, I was 20 pounds heavier, and then I hit the record. I got up to 155 a week later. So
what the fuck did you eat, a small child? Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I got up to 155, and I'm slowly working it back down to 145 now because you've got too much.
You've got to enjoy these moments, mate. That's what it is. And obviously, Cage Warriors, you know, there's a contract lined up for you. Did that happen pretty much a couple of days after the fight?
Yeah. I'm sure they would have offered that before, but the finish definitely sealed it for him. And no belt shot in in line yet, but if I keep getting the finishes, it's a no-brainer. They're going to give me that belt for sure. So
Yeah, well, that's it. But I mean, you must now feel like after a win like that, even one more good win in the promotion, and you've got to surely be. They've got to be talking about you for the title anyway.
yeah, that's it for sure. And yeah, now I've in my head I've just took out the king on the chess set, and I'm just going to be wiping out the pawns. And
That's I suppose that's the other thing as well. The confidence you must have gained for that. Do you feel that then you've beaten the best at that weight division now?
yeah, for sure. I mean, when I was in there, I knew how good he was, and I just played a smart game and didn't make him look too dangerous or staying away from his shots. But yeah, I mean, he's a good guy. Everyone knows how good he is, and he hadn't lost anything in his last three. He'd come short on decisions. It'd never been finished ever. So
yeah, and it's obviously bantamweight as well. He's went up a weight.
Yeah.
So all good for you. And Alex, you're over here in Scotland training at higher level. You've got a fight coming up on 9th of November, and that's on GMC 23, and that's against Rene Runge. So before we talk about your fight, when did you arrive in Scotland?
I arrived 3 weeks ago.
3 weeks ago.
And I will spend, I think, 4.5 more. First time I was here in high-level MMA in 2017. I prepared for my big fight in the past when I was 4-0, and I have some good fight in Slovenia. I had some hard time here because I organized with James training camp, 6 weeks training camp here, and after first week we made some official sparring, and in the second round when I'm sparring with Danny Henry, he broke my nose like with some crazy angle, not so hard punch but crazy angle, and my septum is broke, totally block my nose, my breathing, but I don't want to give up and still prepare myself, and I lose that fight. This is big experience for me to not push hard if I have a big problem with healthy, you know. And after that, I have a hard time because I fixed my nose I made the plastic surgery, and after that come back after 6 months. I made my next fight in Germany and won and make the good winning streak. And the last time I fought in one good event in south of Germany with good guy. A Bulgarian guy who have a big good record. Yeah. But I fought in welterweight 77. He recovered good and he gained, I think, 10 kilos for 24 hours. I gained I back maybe 3 kilos easy. Yeah. And first round it's terrible. That guy caught me. I go down, recover, go back. We fight each other. And second round I finish him. And right now I'm fix the fight. I make the fight in catchweight division, 72.5. Yeah. And I make the deal with biggest event in Germany, GMC. And I think if I won this fight, maybe it will be some title shot for lightweight. It's my goal to become one of the best lightweight fighter in Germany in the future.
And obviously it's obviously a lot of UK fighters we speak to here. Most of the fighters here have, and I believe it will be the same in Germany as well. I'm assuming the long-term goal is at the UFC. Is that the goal down the line?
Yeah, it's in Europe UFC coming like strong, in Balkan the same. Yeah. Croatia, maybe 5 years ago, it's so popular. MMA in Croatia. Croatia give a lot of good fighters who signed for UFC, but right now like MMA and UFC hyped in Serbia. A lot of Serbian guys, new guys, you know, the Aleksander Rakic become one of the top 10 in light heavyweight. After that, a few guys more signed for UFC. But because I start with to make the deal with my manager from Germany 3 years ago, I look to fight in Germany, you know, to become one of the best lightweight in Germany and try to get UFC contract when UFC come to Germany. I think last year it was in Hamburg.
Yeah, I think that what UFC Hamburg. So with regards to coming here and training, how did you initially meet James Dillon, the head coach at higher level? So what introduced you to this gym the first time around when you came? How did you?
2 years ago, usually in south of Serbia I have my gym. Gym for BJJ and MMA, something the same like James have here, and I don't have a lot of sparring partners, trainers who can improve my game, and I start to travel. I was in Germany, I was around Europe, and when I was in training camp, BJJ training camp, Rio Grappling Club, with my sensei Roberto Atala, who is the main head coach of Rio Grappling Club. He told me, "Hey Alex, you travel a lot. You should make one good connection. I will make for you good connection. In Scotland we have a few black belts. When I'm start to coaching in Europe, I start from Scotland. It's good because one of them, its name's James Dolan. He have a very good experience in MMA, and right now he have own gym and a few fighters in UFC. And I think that guy fight in your weight class." And I say, "Hey, it's perfect, man. I all the time try to find someone who can help me, you know." And when I apply for the visa, because for Serbian people from Balkan, big problem is the visa, you know, for UK, for Canada, for USA. And I get the visa, fix all, and come to Glasgow. I live in Glasgow in that time, and train with James 6 weeks, and it was a big experience, and I improved my game, but it unfortunately I make the injury. And after that, I travel. I was in Zurich, trained with my good friend who fought in who fight in Russia. Big name like Yasube Namoto. He helped me to improve my striking skills because my base is like a grappler. BJJ. I get my black belt 2 months before. In Italy in training camp.
Congratulations.
Thanks, man. And it's like if you saw my fights, it's a lot of fights where I make the striking, but my base is like BJJ style. And last 1 year I travel a lot, improve myself in striking, and focus is to build my power for the shots, and after that explosiveness. And right now with James we work a lot for the angles, for the some modern stuff, you know, to scan some weakness of my opponent, of my sparring partner, because if you watch the videos, okay, you can find something good, but in this level it's so you need to, when you go into the cage, you need to scan fast and give what you need to want.
So was it then so the reason I'm asking the next question is because there's a bit of similarity between these both in terms of, especially with the striking. Do you feel that your striking was just a tool to get to your BJJ Right, so you would use your striking just to get into your grappling,
Yeah.
rather than maybe your striking being a primary weapon.
Yep. Now my goal is to build up all part of my game.
Yeah.
Because this is the like new age for MMA. You need high level for all parts of game.
Yeah.
And I don't worry for BJJ skill, my skill.
Yeah.
I know that if I cut weight proper and if I back with 7-8 kilos more, it's very hard to somebody hold me. Like
Yeah.
2 rounds, I don't have a problem. I will attack, for example, leg, heel hooks, make the space, stand up. But for striking, it's always you can get some shot.
Yeah.
Somebody knock out you.
Yeah.
This is
Yeah. It's one of those things you can certainly get caught from anywhere. So it's obviously a dangerous game in the feet. The reason I asked there is because it was, from what Alex was saying there, it's very similar to something you spoke about in the past, Luke. Obviously, when you started coming up here to train, your striking was more just to get in on your wrestling and your grappling.
Yeah, that's it, man.
So it's sort of similar in terms of both these. These are both looking to improve that striking, and you've obviously shown that improvement. With regards to your next fight, Alex, your opponent, do you know much about him? What can you tell us about your opponent?
Yeah, I watched his last 3 fights.
Yeah.
And I saw that it's like for the style, it's all around. But his boxing, I think that he preferred the boxing, and he have good long arms, like good range. It's range,
Yeah, good. Yeah, range, distance.
right.
Yeah,
Reach, good reach.
reach.
Good reach, and I make the good game plan with James to cut his game and to finish. For example, I talk with James. It's for me, I think it's very big problem the first part of the fight when things happen so fast. When I know if I go to second round, I for sure have a big chance to win the game.
So that's sort of like, I guess, so you feel it takes you a wee bit of time to get into the fight. Usually that first round's more a feeling out, so it can be a problem if guys really press at the start.
It was, but now when we start to train the angles, the movement, to prepare the combos, it's little bit. I feel a little bit different, but I think for the 4 weeks it will be perfect.
And with regards to weight cutting and stuff like that, with your weight cut, I take it you start dieting, then do you cut water load?
It's last time in 2017 I come like fat,
right,
like
okay.
big legs and 85 kilos, and I cut to 70. It was the fight in the same catchweight division, 72.5.
Right.
But I start with diet. After a few weeks I cut and I was 80, 79, 80.
Yeah.
But right now I come with 80 kilos.
Yeah.
78, 79, 80. And right now, if I compare that time with this time, I built my power a lot, endurance a lot. Right now I train maybe 3-4 sessions per day, and I enjoy.
Yeah.
I don't have a problem with cardio. I did a lot of things with crazy air bikes and crazy strength and conditioning, and right now I can focus on the technique, on some very important thing. And the past, it was without experience in this kind of hard work.
Yeah.
It's very big problem to focus. When you got tired, it's only bad habits and things like this. But right now I only want to fix that wrong habits, because I think it's very important for the fighters.
Yeah, it must. I mean, I guess that shows maturity. You maturing as a fighter, now entering into a camp. you're not trying to get fit, you're already fit. So it's really just all the technical stuff that you're working on now. You don't need to worry about getting fit and ready for the fights. Just you can work on your technique and make sure everything's sharp from your striking to your wrestling.
To make the big shock was when I'm come here. Tomorrow was official sparring. I did it slowly, but next week when I work like MMA sparring, I feel like uncomfortable, like that I not adapt. But this weekend I feel like perfect. I think for the 4 weeks I will adapt for perfect MMA style, to not make the like separate things, only together, to throw the combo, run, catch something, sprawl, and all the time change the game.
Is there also and you'll probably be able to speak to this as well, Luke, is there is when you come into a gym, obviously you're coming into the gym, there's a lot of guys here that train day in, day out. When you're leading up to those sparring days, is there a bit of nerves that you want to make sure, right, I want to perform well in these sparring days? Is there a bit of nerves?
Yeah, it's about my big problem. Last time I almost Stevie Ray almost cut me. It's about I not drink coffee. I wake up. We was in Liverpool in Cage Warriors. I come back with James in maybe 5 o'clock in the morning, and I sleep a little bit. In 10 o'clock was sparring, and I say myself, okay, easy, I will warm up. First round, it's like, okay, slowly. Second round, Stevie comes like, drink the coffee and we start, man, come on. And one clear shot, I say, fuck. Okay, easy. And after that, he faked me and give me full head kick. Like, and after that, I think if you not woke up, idiot, you will get the KO. And this week, I thinking about this, prepare before the official sparring. I wake up 1 hour and a half earlier, and drink the coffee, focus myself, stretch, prepare all things. And when we warm up, I say myself, okay, right now, do the things right, man. You must move. And I all the time thinking about movement, because a lot of time when I get some kick or shot, I stop to move. And I told myself, come on, move, fake, move. And it was perfect.
So make sure you've had your coffee and you're nice and awake before you spar with Stevie Ray.
Very important, because it's if I break my nose because of that. I know what's happened if you go like tired, not without focus. You go to spar with guys like Stevie Ray, then Henry, and it's in high level right now. It's a lot of new guys, so young, but so dangerous, man. Get a lot of clear shot with these young guys, maybe 21, amateur fighter, but the same style, the same power, the same speed. Crazy. I surprised a lot.
I guess as well, the last time you were here was at the old gym.
The old gym.
So obviously that would have been a bit. What was it like when you seen the difference between the old gym and then obviously coming into the new facility?
It's bigger, but I think when I'm come here, it will be all equipped here, but a lot of injuries and some, a lot of people not continue with MMA career so strong. Somebody gets some work, some kids, and good lightweight. He become, I think, middleweight right now. Stevie McIntosh, he broke his arm and he become the middleweight. It's a lot of people who can't train full right now, but right now we have a lot of young guys who is perfect. If you ask me for the level, I not recognize the level when we spar. If I spar with Stevie Ray and with, for example, Mark, one good guy, amateur, it's like same for me, like same pressure.
Yeah.
If I go like, okay, Stevie Ray, I will focus. After that, I will, easy. It's not. I will get the problem for sure.
Yeah, brilliant. And the facility itself, obviously, you're staying in one of the dorms.
I live,
Yeah. How's that been, staying in the dorms?
Yeah, perfect. In the first week, it's so like cold. I need to adapt a little bit because winter is coming.
Yeah.
But all is good. Yeah, I easy adapt for the schedules, for all things. Yeah, I was one time before, and I know how can I organize all things, and my diet is better. I have right now all experience. I travel a lot. I was in Bali to prepare for one fight. I was in Zurich. I was all around Germany to separate training camps for the wrestling, because I think my wrestling is the weaker part of my game.
Yeah.
And I was in Siegen, one city in Germany, to improve my wrestling. But it's not long camp, maybe one week, but it's good because I make some base, some base for the grip, for the setups, and right now I feel better. And the last training camp I prepare in Zurich 2 weeks, and 4 weeks I spent in one of the best gym in Germany, MMA Spirit. In that time, 3-4 months before, in I think May, I spent time in Frankfurt, trained with Daniel Weichel, very big name, Bellator fighter, and Max Koga, PFL fighter, and a lot of good guys. It's good wrestling there, good schedules, like American style, and I get a lot of experience all around Europe and the world. And right now, I think I'm ready to load all things what James told me and learn me.
Yeah, absolutely. And is that something you would recommend for younger fighters, to travel around and experience different things and sort of take different parts?
My advice is that if you have the chance in your gym to grow up good, you stay and listen your coach good. But my story is a little bit different because I am one of the first black belt in south of Serbia in my because my city is the not capital but one biggest city in the south, and I start first in 2010 with BJJ, and with my career, BJJ comes to south of Serbia, MMA too. I was in 2014 first amateur MMA champion from south of Serbia, and I saw if I moved to capital, I improve myself, but so I made the vision for the Europe, you know, for Germany, for traveling. And if you don't have chance to improve yourself in your hood, your part, your country, you need to travel.
Absolutely. And you obviously getting your black belt 2 months ago, how big an achievement was that for you? That must have been very pleasing.
Yeah, it was very good, but I think in the past, if I thinking about a black belt, it will be how it will be like emotionally, it will be like crazy feeling if I thinking about past. But at that time in August, I was with 10 my students for south of Serbia. The training camp was in Italy. But weird thing is because Serbia is very poor country, like poor standard. It's very hard to organize something in Europe to stay to train because you can't make a lot of money in Serbia to live easy few months. And I organized 10 people to come with me in Italy. Yeah, it was perfect. It's like I think biggest team from Serbia.
Yeah.
Yeah, in this training camp, we had maybe 60 people in training camp. It was perfect.
That's
Yeah.
a lot.
And all the time it was that kind of style for the belts. For BJJ, it's all the time make pressure for me because when I'm start, I was first.
Yeah.
And my trainer tells me, okay, now you will get your blue belt and start officially marketing and growing up with your club. And I say, oh, maybe I'm not ready for the blue belt, and all the time when I'm adapt for the blue belt, go to competition, start to win, to won the medals, and I say, hey, right now I feel good I feel like a real blue belt.
Yeah.
And after that, purple belt. It's like new goal. All the time I feel like, I must make hard work right now,
Yeah, so you need to prove to yourself.
Yeah,
You almost
to
need to prove to
improve.
yourself
Yeah.
that you deserve to be at that belt
Yeah,
level.
yeah, but I need it.
Yeah.
I have to do this because of my students, environmental,
Yeah.
my city, my part of the country. Yeah,
And-
because that is sometimes it's pressure, but I handle easy. Yeah.
And with regards to your gym back home, you said it's you do BJJ and MMA. Is that right? Yeah.
BJJ group, MMA group. But after this, when I fix my nose, we make the new space, new gym.
Yeah.
When I come
Excellent.
back from Scotland, we made the new gym, and after that I spend maybe 5 months. I fix my nose and stay 5 months to build,
Yeah.
good
build the
environment,
club up.
club. And I make two coaches, one for BJJ who have the purple belt,
Yeah.
and one guy who have blue belt, but so good amateur fighter in MMA.
Yeah.
And they do the job when I'm travel around. And it was good. It's so busy right now, maybe 50 people's.
Yeah, so
trained,
a lot of people. And also, I guess the other thing is when you're coming out here and spending time with coaches like James and then other coaches, does that help you as a coach as well? Not just a fighter, but just for your own coaching when you go back home?
Yeah. It's very useful because I see and feel different styles for coaching, for fighting, for all. But I can say for sure that I feel in Scotland like I'm in Serbia. It's like I feel like I'm in my hometown.
Yeah.
It's a little bit different. It's a little bit, good. It's good because I think the spirit and lifestyle and character of people in Scotland is the same like people in the south of Serbia.
Yeah.
And I liked this, and I like because all people in Scotland in high level MMA accept me, really accept. It's not like fake accept. It's real accept. And James is for me one of the best coaches in the world. For me is the best coach on the world because he have experience. He know how can build some fighter, and he shows with his results.
Yeah, well, that's it. And I guess that's a part of it. I suppose with yourself as well, when you come up to the gym, does it help when you feel welcomed at the gym and you feel part of the team?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, and like what you were saying earlier, the main thing I noticed when I was there was even the amateur kids, they're all fit, like really fit.
Yeah.
And I was like a high level pro when I'm getting there, and the amateur guys are like the same fitness level. I couldn't believe it.
Yeah.
Because the drills there are really hard and just really hard on your cardio too. So you get fit really fast, but that first week is killer, really.
scary to think some of the young kids in the gym now. Obviously, we've spoke about Sean Clancy before in the podcast. I think Sean's 16, and then we've got the Brock twins and that. It's quite scary when you see 15 and 16-year-old kids, the level they're at already.
I remember one guy was so skinny, so small in 2017, and when I'm coming here tomorrow was sparring, and James told me, "Hey, you will start with this guy." They said, "What?" It's bigger than me, maybe 5 kilos like this, but still I think it's 18. Yeah,
That sounds like Sean.
Sean Clancy, Sean.
Yeah, this is Sean.
Jr. Yeah.
Crazy, man.
I remember. It's scary. I remember the first time I seen him fight as well. I think he was 15, and I was like, oh.
Yeah, his last one, he was in some nasty positions. I was like looking at it like, what? But he's got no quit in him. He got out and submitted. I think he submitted that guy TKO or something. But he got the finish.
Yeah, the levels are so. Yeah, a big difference in Sean
kid.
from 2017 to 2019.
It's only 2 years. It's not 10. It's not 10 years.
I know. I guess at that age, but when you're going for that 15, 16 up, sort of growing through into a man. Is it like that in back in Serbia? What's it like? Is there a lot of young kids? For example, your gym. Do you have many young kids coming through who look?
So it's like high school.
Yeah,
like high school because we still growing up like club. We start 2 months ago with little kids with BJJ group.
Yeah,
and we will still thinking about like young categories to start with young children. You know, we do some basic stuff.
Yeah, so it's just starting them off sort of with the basics, maybe BJJ, and then building them up to see. In regards to Serbia,
it's very important. In the end, for my opinion, is for professional MMA career, it's all the time depends because it's other part. It's little bit different that amateur sport. All the kinds of amateur sports. It's for I am 31 years old. Sometimes you have some guys who is very, very good with 25, like perfect, but without will, you know, without hungry, without nothing to fight. And you can, if you are a good coach, you never push, you know, like make the pressure for this kind of guys. If he not.
Yeah, I guess it's got to be in someone. They either want to fight or they don't. You would never want to push someone into a fight, even though if they were good, you've got to want to do it yourself.
All the time depends for the professional MMA. But if you have the young guys in the gym and growing up good, it's good. It's good for MMA amateur, BJJ, some other competition for all the kinds of sport, boxing, kickboxing. It's good for gym and for promoting.
And with regards to Serbia itself, is there an MMA scene in Serbia? Do you get many shows, or what's the sort of scene like out there? Is there...
right now MMA comes very, very strong in Serbia. We have a few good shows, and I know one show from Serbia becomes so big that some very big television production make it's filmed the shows, and a few guys from this organization from Serbia goes directly from to UFC. Yeah, it's the result.
Yeah, that's it. So
it's the real result.
There's a good hunger in Serbia for the sport. Then it's people like the sport, and there's a hunger for people to view it. Then
I think management from UK,
MTK Global. They were in boxing,
make some cooperation with this organization in Serbia, and I think the fighters who want the title and have good skills, good records, MTK help him for the sign for the UFC.
Yeah, I think MTK are starting to. They're obviously predominantly known from boxing. MTK,
boxing,
but
right now they have the they have the MMA fighters. I think.
Yeah, so that's definitely good. I think that's good for not just Serbia. I think everywhere to see
perfect,
somewhere.
man.
Yeah, it's brilliant.
Because we imagine in the past, maybe 10 years ago, we imagine if somebody can make the opportunity to go to US, only to train.
Yeah.
But right now we have the people in UFC.
Yeah, well,
it's like normal. Yeah, we can.
yeah, brilliant. No, that's good. And speaking about UFC, obviously we had some fights at the weekend. We had Robert Whittaker. He was undisputed champion, defending his belt against the interim champion, Israel Adesanya. Did you see the fight? What did you think of it?
Yeah, I was.
Yeah, I haven't caught up yet. I did think it was going to go down the same way as the Gastelum fight, but I wasn't expecting the finish. I've seen the finish, but I haven't caught up yet. I'll have to get on that.
It was one of those ones. Whittaker had been out for quite a while. Obviously, Whittaker was supposed to fight Gastelum, got injured, and it sort of, I don't know if it looked like that had an impact in the fight, just in the way Whittaker fought Adesanya. And then obviously the knockout itself. Whittaker did catch him. If you're watching the slow-mo, he catches Adesanya. And then Adesanya obviously catches Whittaker. And that's a blow that puts him down. But I had another thing leading into it. Obviously, there's been Adesanya is now the champion. Paulo Costa looks like he's next by the looks of it. Paulo Costa looks massive.
Yeah, I was loving that one when he said he said, I want to get him before the USDA does. And he is a bit of a genetic looking freak. So
Look, when you look at a guy like Paulo Costa, it's kind of like Yoel Romero. You look at them and you think, But then they have, well, obviously Yoel Romero's test that got overturned. But the other thing as well, Adesanya has been sort of going back and forth with John Jones. Give me your thoughts on that, potentially, if that fight were to, let's say, happen at light heavyweight. What do you think would happen there between Adesanya and Jones?
No idea, man. He said about 2021, so it was John Jones come back with something like, I'm not even interested, come back right now, sort of thing.
Jones was talking about heavyweight. Do you give Adesanya a chance against John
Yeah,
Jones?
but not much. Not much.
Wrestling level, it's big difference. Big wrestling level.
Yeah, because we saw in the last fight with John Jones, Thiago was Santos. Obviously, I felt watching that fight, I thought, why did Jones not use his wrestling more? He sort of struck with
Maybe
Santos.
it's part of the game, but you saw in fight before with Gustafsson.
Yeah,
it's like make good angles, make game plan, and one shot over, take him down.
Well, that was it. Well, I guess he'd learned from that first fight against Gustafsson, because that was an absolute war. The first one, that was a crazy fight. Very, very. Well, probably one of the best light heavyweight fights I've ever seen. Sure. Anyway, that was a crazy fight. But I personally myself, I know Adesanya is undefeated, but I think John Jones. But Adesanya's, I don't think going up to light heavyweight would be the best move for him. Especially when he's got the likes of Paulo Costa, potentially Yoel Romero, waiting in the wings.
If you put, for example, all the GSP in front of Adesanya, I think Adesanya.
Do you think he
small
would be
chance because of wrestling? Because
styles.
A lot of people, I don't understand Whittaker's game, because first round you fight on the distance. But man, Adesanya is a big experience for the striking. If you stay in front of him and play the game, it's hard. You don't have big chance. But when he cut him 10 seconds before it's finished the first round, he can thinking, I need to do something else. I want to stay and finish.
Do you feel that Whittaker he just played Adesanya's game a bit? He should have been. See, I thought Whittaker would
all the time. I think right now he will try. He will do something, to catch, to make maybe fence pressure or something else.
See, I thought Whittaker would try and get right in his face up close and try and make it a bit of an ugly fight in close and not stand at distance with Adesanya, because staying at distance seems suicidal, because his striking is phenomenal.
It's like without spending the nothing, cardio, power, nothing. He spent so little bit, but so effective. It's so powerful when he shot.
And I think obviously the way they've lined it up, I think it's Paulo Costa is going to be next. I don't think he'll stand at distance. I think he'll be.
I followed this guy maybe 1 year before, when I'm start to improve my striking skills, when I'm start to build my power, and I'm motivated for this kind of style, like Paulo Costa, like K1 style, old school Holland school, like power punching.
Yeah, it's aggressive. It's in your face. It's and I think that's maybe what you need against Adesanya. You've got to just get. You've got to make the fight ugly almost.
For sure. Because if somebody throw so hard punches and cut the angles, make the pressure, it's a little bit different. And I think if Paulo Costa made his style, he will get a big chance to catch Adesanya, to take him down, to make him hard time, for sure.
And I think as well what Paulo Costa showed when he fought Romero is he's not a guy that you're going to knock out or get out of there easily, because young Romero hits
he can get a lot of hard stuff.
Yeah, so he's got a good chin on him as well.
The problem is because Adesanya is so when he throws some punches, it's go exactly in the point.
Yeah.
This is the
it makes the middleweight divisions, it makes it interesting again, seeing all that. And actually, did you see, just popped into my mind there, Michael Bisping with the eye?
Crazy.
What the fuck, man?
Yeah.
How insane is that? I was looking back at the oh Christ, Dan, just how have I forgot his name? He was a Pride champion as well. He fought Michael Bisping in England.
Hendo.
That's it, Hendo, aye. I was looking at Michael Bisping after that fight, and his right eye's closed. Yeah. And then it only comes into play when you think, well, if his right eye's closed and his left eye's fucking glass and not there, that's nuts. When you think about those fights, do you think that gives you a newfound respect for Bisping?
Yeah, definitely. There's an old picture of him and his eye was a different colour as well. Yeah. And they just thought he'd healed it, but it makes sense now with a glass eye.
It's nuts, man.
It's unbelievable, crazy.
And when you hear about obviously fighters getting injuries and eye pokes and that shit's bad, and then you think, well, wait a minute, he fought with one eye. It's nuts.
Yeah, it is mental.
It's sort of gives you've got to take your hat off to Bisping fighting with one eye. It's mental. I was shocked when I saw the video. I couldn't believe it.
He won the title like this.
He won the title with one eye. Right. Sorry, we've just we're confirming getting the gym locked up tonight. Just letting
get out of bed, Danny.
Danny Gray. So I will just sorting something out. He won the title with one eye. He fought Anderson Silva with one eye.
Yeah.
Dan Henderson
and the people from the guy from AKA.
Oh shit! How
I think
Luke Rockhold.
Rockhold. He won. I think
he knocked out Luke Rockhold. Yeah, he lost the first fight against him.
Yeah, but this time without.
He won
without eye, he knocked out him.
Knocked him out. I think he caught him with the left hook, and then followed up and caught him again with the left hook. It's mental as well. How he got that past the commissions and stuff. That's why he says he always wore sunglasses.
Yeah, that's madness.
Yeah, he's fucking Michael Bisping, you crazy bastard. And one of the other fights that was on the Melbourne card as well was Dan Hooker was fighting Ali Aquinta.
I am a big fan of him.
Yeah, Dan Hooker done really well. I thought he fought a great fight against Ali Aquinta. Did you watch that fight as well?
Only some highlights, but I know that this guy make perfect game plan and follow the game plan. It's like Aquinta looks like like amateur.
He looked for what I saw for Aquinta, he looked very stiff and almost straight in stand up. Didn't look very fluid, and Hooker just just seemed to outclass. Just looked in a different level to Iaquinta, and Iaquinta is a really good fighter.
I think he come back too soon after that knockout to Cowboy.
Yeah.
What
do you think? Do you think that's potentially
he
took something out of him?
Yeah, he should have took some more time off. Coming back too quick, it's never good, especially fighting a guy like Hooker.
And that's it was good for Hooker to get himself, because I think he was like maybe 15th in the lightweight division, and Iaquinta was up relatively high, maybe between 6 and 9, I think.
Yeah, they haven't gave him much of a chance, Hooker.
I know, but he's done it now. But that lightweight division's, it's always an interesting division. And it looks pretty damn interesting now. So it looks like Tony Khabib, we might actually get to see that one. And then obviously McGregor potentially coming back against maybe Gaethje, something like that.
The one I'm more excited about is the Stevie one.
Stevie Michael Johnson coming up. Yeah, that's
too
Singapore.
good. That's a dream matchup.
Let's while we're here, let's talk about that. That's a cracking opportunity, obviously, for Stevie to get a guy like Michael Johnson, a guy who's fought at the highest level. Obviously coming for the Ultimate Fighter, he's been around, he's a massive name. How big an opportunity do you think that is for Stevie?
Oh, it's everything, man. That's like his whole career's lining on this.
Yeah.
If he wins that one, he's just set for life, man. If he can beat Michael Johnson, he can get the belt.
And do you think as well, Michael Johnson's style? I know Michael Johnson's got a wrestling background. Do you see him trying to employ that against Stevie?
Oh yeah, for sure. It's just such an interesting one, because the last Southpaw guy fought Nate Diaz, I think. I don't think he's had anyone since then. And that one didn't go his way, but he's got a lot of range on him, Diaz. But I really think he does struggle a little more with the southpaws, and Stevie's an awkward southpaw. So
and Stevie's obviously very powerful, as you know firsthand. Watch out for those legs. But you would give definitely Stevie's going to have the looks like he would have the advantage in power. What do you think of that matchup for Stevie against Michael Johnson?
I think that Michael Johnson make the plan with his team only to make like boxing, good movement, footwork and boxing. And I think this we'll expect. We expect for him these styles, but we will see. But I think I think for Stevie, if I see in the fight that Stevie take him down or play some ground game with him, I will be happy, because I will be sure that he can choke him or submit him.
Yeah, we've obviously seen Stevie doing. He's obviously been out in the grappling world, obviously going down there and submitting Paddy Pimblett as well.
Yeah, that was brilliant. That was
a really, really good one. Do you think a few people got a shock from that down south?
Yeah, definitely. And Pimblett didn't want anywhere in that fight. It was getting boring, and you could tell Stevie was getting frustrated. But then, he's patient enough, and then just caught him with that beautiful leg lock.
Yeah, that was a beautiful. That was a beautiful finish. Have you managed to see that one, Stevie against Paddy Pimblett?
Yeah.
That was a beautiful finish.
Crazy, like Imanari style.
It was brilliant.
It
was a good fight. It's like I say, I don't think Stevie's ever had a bigger opportunity than this.
This is it.
I think that's when you get into a big promotion like the UFC, you just need that. And you've had it with Cage Warriors there. You get that opportunity to fight a big name like you had Menga. Stevie's got Michael Johnson. That can make your career, really, can't it?
Yeah, you can just instantly rise to the top, and that's the plan for him. I think he can do it. I know James is going to get a UFC belt holder eventually, but it's either the first generation Stevie, the second me, or that one of these young kids. But I know before he's done, he's going to get that gold, I think, in the UFC. He's already had it in Cage Warriors with Stevie, but I think that's his main goal as well, to get a UFC champion, and it could certainly well be Stevie.
Yeah, that's a pinnacle of the sport, isn't it? Getting a UFC belt, there isn't any higher than that.
No, and especially for a coach, it's everything. That's
it. A coach, a fighter.
Yeah,
that's what everybody aims for, that UFC belt.
Yeah,
but I don't. Sometimes it's so difficult to get to. I mean, how big a goal and how difficult a goal is that? Just to get to the UFC belt.
If we talk about lightweight, it's
it's crazy. You're in a fucking terrible division. Lightweight is lightweight the scariest division in the sport at the moment, do you think?
Yeah, maybe, or light heavyweight, one or the other.
Light heavyweight's good, but I don't know. It's just when you look down the list of lightweights and you're like, killer.
Yeah,
but
at the end of the day, it's only the guy at the top, really.
Aye.
That's the only guy you've got to beat. If you can beat him, the chances are you can do the rest as well.
So do you pay attention then to Mr. Triple C?
Yeah, he's looking good, man.
He's cringy as fuck. But
yeah, that's the thing. I was thinking about him and McGregor, and when they get the second belt, they almost look too big to go and defend the last one. For me, that's not impressive. I want to see him like floating between the two, doing both. Because McGregor, he hasn't gone back to featherweight, so it's all. It was sort of he was the double champ, but he'd never gone back down, so he just turned into the lightweight champ for a bit.
Yeah, do you feel it's important then? See, when you win belts in the like UFC, do you feel you have to defend that belt?
Well, yeah. If you're going to be a double division champion, if you've not defended the other one, you're just a bigger guy. You've gone up a weight class, and that's all it is, really.
Yeah. And what about yourself, Alex? Do you think you have to defend the belt to call yourself? I know it's a debate. Winning the belt, are you the champion, or do you need to defend it to truly be the champion? What do you think?
I think it's maybe unbelievable. Maybe it's Conor can't go anymore in featherweight.
Yeah,
it's hard, man. If you have fight with Khabib, with somebody who make hard work to cut, like Kevin Lee, so big guy.
Yeah,
and after that you need to stay on the middle, lightweight and featherweight, stay on the middle for sure. When you defend the lightweight title, the guy will be the much more stronger than you.
Yeah,
it's
just moving up and down.
Yeah, it's good opportunity to lose the title for sure, because for this world level, it's for small things you lose the fight for sure.
And just the last thing we'll finish on, just when we're talking about Conor McGregor, I saw Max Holloway come out and said that he's not interested in the Conor McGregor fight anymore. Did you catch that?
Yeah, a little bit. But
what did you make of that? So Max is, just in case you missed this, Alex, Max Holloway said that he didn't want to fight Conor McGregor again because he feels he wouldn't be getting the best version of Conor McGregor. What do you think of that?
I think he's just given up trying, I guess.
Aye.
There's a big queue for that fight and people are trying everything for it. But
who do you think gets that fight? Is it Khabib? Is it Gaethje? Is it?
I don't know. Who knows? Who even knows if he'll be back?
I know.
He's got so much pressure. If he loses again, that's like his old legacy gone. So
yeah,
it's a risky one for him. And I admire him for taking that Khabib fight. I want to see the
Tony Ferguson, man.
Tony Ferguson, Khabib, or Conor?
Conor, yeah. This guy I want to see. A lot of time when I saw the poster, it's Tony Ferguson in front of Khabib. Yes, but never happened.
I know. It's have we been cursed with that fight though? I mean, Tony falling over a fucking wire, and it's crazy. That's the fight to make it lightweight though. Tony and Khabib, that is the fight.
Yeah, for sure.
The real.
And don't get me wrong, I wouldn't complain if Justin Gaethje got to fight Khabib as well.
Yeah,
I love watching Justin Gaethje fight.
Gaethje is for me the crazy fight.
It's crazy. Those leg kicks are nasty. Those low leg kicks he does are really nasty. And I think I was impressed with his Barbosa win. That was a very good knockout.
Speaking of that, was that with Michael Johnson? I think he exposed that with Michael Johnson, the leg kicks. Really slowed him down. And
it's just to be, he does it in, obviously normally when you're leg kicking, you do it at kind of distance. But Gaethje seems to be, he does it really close, and it's just they're really punishing leg kicks. He really, really hurt Michael Johnson. I guess that's something to look at for James and the guys as well.
For sure.
I've been
looking into that.
Because Johnson's not known as the biggest kicker in the world. He does tend to just like his boxing and wrestling. But listen, guys, that's I think that's a wrap for us tonight. Alex, obviously, thanks very much for coming on. Enjoy the rest of your time in Scotland, and best of luck in the 9th of November.
Thank you, man.
And obviously, look, cheers for jumping back on, mate.
Thanks, man. Yeah.
Just remember, don't go crazy. Just calm down with eating.
Oh no, I'm back in it now, dieting and training.
Get it, brilliant. Well, listen, guys, thanks for tuning in. Thank you very much.